Welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales. Today we're diving into an inspiring moment featuring Prince Harry at the Upfront Summit, a prestigious gathering of innovators, investors and changemakers in Los Angeles. In a surprise appearance, the Duke of Sussex took centre stage to discuss something close to his heart: impactful investments, meaningful service and shaping a better future for generations to come. This was not just another speaking engagement. It was a moment that carried weight and significance. The energy crackled as Prince Harry took the stage. The audience's anticipation was palpable, a testament to the respect and admiration he commands. Gone were the gilded halls of royalty. Here at the Upfront Summit, he was not a prince, but a man on a mission to inspire, to challenge and to provoke thought. He spoke with a quiet intensity, his words echoing with purpose. Each sentence was carefully crafted, each word chosen to resonate deeply with those listening. He wasn't there to discuss titles or tradition. He was there to break barriers, to bridge gaps, and to foster a sense of global unity. Harry was there to talk about the future, a future that he envisions as more inclusive, more compassionate and more sustainable. Harry believes in the power of investment, not just financial investment, but investment in people, in ideas, in our collective future. He emphasized that true investment goes beyond money. It's about nurturing potential and fostering innovation. He challenged the audience to think differently, to see beyond the conventional and to embrace the transformative power of new perspectives. What if, he suggested, we viewed investment as a force for good? What if we used our resources to create positive change, to uplift communities, and to build a better world? The room leaned in, captivated. Every eye was on him, every ear tuned to his message. It was clear that his words were making an impact. This wasn't the usual Wall Street jargon. This was different. This was personal. It was a call to action, a plea for a more humane approach to business and investment. This was Prince Harry, the soldier, the activist, the husband and father, laying bare his vision for a better world. A world where we all have a role to play and where our collective efforts can lead to extraordinary outcomes. Harry spoke of purpose-driven investments. He believes in businesses that do more than just generate profit. He champions companies that prioritize people and the planet alongside their bottom line. For Harry, the way forward is clear. We must invest in sustainable solutions, in green technologies, in companies dedicated to preserving our environment. We must support businesses that champion diversity, equity and inclusion, fostering opportunity for all. It's about aligning capital with conscience, he emphasized. Every dollar invested is a vote for the kind of world we want to create. This is about investing in a future worthy of our children and grandchildren. Harry's passion ignited when he addressed the pressing issues facing our world. Mental health, he stressed, is not a personal struggle, but a societal responsibility. He urged for greater investment in mental health resources, breaking down the stigma surrounding these vital conversations. He spoke about equality and justice, emphasizing the importance of addressing systemic issues. This isn't about charity, he stated, but about creating a level playing field where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. His words resonated deeply. This wasn't just about writing a check, it was about rolling up our sleeves and doing the work. It was about understanding that we are all interconnected and our collective well-being depends on uplifting one another. This section delves into the essence of leadership through the lens of service, a principle that Prince Harry embodies. The room hushed as Harry spoke of service, a value deeply ingrained in him from a young age. His words carried the weight of experience and genuine commitment. He spoke of his decade in the military, the lessons learned, the sacrifices witnessed. His time in the armed forces shaped his understanding of duty and honor. He spoke of the Invictus Games, a project close to his heart, his groundbreaking initiative that empowers wounded warriors through sport. This initiative has transformed lives, offering hope and a sense of purpose. Invictus, he explained, is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a celebration of courage, determination and camaraderie. It's more than just a competition, it's a movement. It's a powerful reminder that service is not defined by rank or uniform, but by our willingness to step up and make a difference in the lives of others. His message resonated deeply with everyone present, but by our willingness to step up and make a difference in the lives of others. His message was clear. Service is about action, about making tangible impacts. Leadership is not about wielding power, but about empowering others. True leaders inspire and uplift those around them, fostering a sense of unity and purpose. It's about using our platforms, no matter how big or small, to advocate for change and support those in need, to lift each other up and create a more just and compassionate world. In the end, service as leadership is about building a legacy of kindness and strength, one act at a time. Harry's move to America marked a significant shift. He spoke candidly about embracing a new life, stepping outside the confines of royal tradition. He spoke of finding his voice, his purpose, away from the expectations and constraints of his former life. In America, he said, he found a different rhythm, a sense of community and shared purpose that resonated deeply. He spoke of his and Meghan's commitment to creating a better future for their children, a future where compassion, equality and sustainability are paramount. His words held a newfound sense of freedom. Here, in America, Harry was not defined by his title, but by his actions, his beliefs, his unwavering commitment to making a difference. In a moment of unexpected candor, Harry confessed that he had never voted in his life. This revelation was met with a mix of surprise and contemplation from the audience. The weight of this statement hung in the air, resonating deeply with those present. It was a stark reminder of the unique position he held. Here was a man who had dedicated his life to service, yet the very act of voting, a cornerstone of civic engagement, had been out of reach for him. His life had been one of public service, yet this fundamental democratic right was something he had never exercised. His reason was simple. As a member of the British royal family, he was expected to remain politically neutral. This neutrality was a tradition, a duty that came with his birthright. But in America, he explained, he was learning that true change requires more than just good intentions. It requires active participation. He was beginning to understand the power of individual voices in shaping the future. It requires raising your voice and casting your vote. The act of voting is not just a right but a responsibility that each citizen must embrace. His words were a potent reminder that the fight for a better future transcends borders and titles. It is a universal struggle that calls for the involvement of everyone. It's a fight that demands the participation of every global citizen, regardless of background or circumstance. The journey towards a better world is a collective effort, and every voice, every vote, counts in this ongoing endeavour. As Harry concluded his speech, the room buzzed with energy. He had challenged, he had inspired, he had ignited a fire in the hearts of all those present. He left the audience with a powerful message. We are all investors in the future. Every choice we make, every action we take is an investment in the world we want to create. It's about aligning our resources, our talents and our voices to build a world that is more just, more sustainable and more equitable for all. Harry's message was clear. The time for complacency is over, the time for action is now. The future is not something to be inherited, but something to be actively built together. Prince Harry continues to bridge worlds, bringing together philanthropy, business and advocacy to create meaningful impact. His presence at the Upfront Summit was more than just a speech. It was a call to action for investors, leaders and change-makers to step up and invest in solutions that shape a better tomorrow. What are your thoughts on his message? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Until next time, stay inspired and stay tuned for more on Meghan and Harry Tales.